this a letter?
Donhung! Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Luofu. It was...
Donhung, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xian.
No thanks. I'll be staying on the express. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure. I know, but it's still a shame, don't you think? If only Himeko could come with us. Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice? At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... excitement. Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now...
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good...
Himeko! There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian. Donhung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
So that explains. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Donhung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off. So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's actually not new. I just never had the right occasion to try it on. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that. Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort. Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's go. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you? Well, I thought since Pom-Pom can't leave the Express, bringing a doll with us is kind of... I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much more... I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Z. Ready to go? Bellabog, here we come!
Bellabog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food! Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere? You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast. Never mind, there's only... Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressed...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more... Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious... I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you be a little more humble?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Bellabog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway.
The universe is huge! Yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food! Come on, keep up! Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago. I'm so hungry. I wish I could... It was built to memorialize Supreme... Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders.
Peter's falling asleep.
Enough! From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any home...
Sorry, Miss Pig.
That's better.
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
Take a look!
Mom, can I...
Aunt Gertie! It's been too long.
Ah, is that little March? What brings you this way? I heard you left to go travel the galaxy. Oh, you're here for the Soulworm Festival, right? The atmosphere is like no other. Silly me, where are my manners? Grab yourselves a sun cake each. Get them while they're hot.
Hey, that's not fair! Get to the back of the line. Ever heard of first come?
Show a little respect. If it weren't for these two, we'd be eating geomarrow by now. Take a look at these beauties. These are the best sun cakes I've made.
Oh, wow, they smell so good. They look so
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now.
So, this friend of mine...
Hey, quick!
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get...
Heartbeats will shake.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll to say, or we could...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply... Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Fest. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardian. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurilo 6 and the IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest. An astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of notes. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not Yeah, we have to help Branya out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belobogians.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation?
Have no fear, Branya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless... Yeah, after all...
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more while you're out looking for Topaz. I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like... better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no...
It's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the nameless, I suppose. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value...
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough.
Miss Topaz, Branya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer so how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
help me out here. You know I'm not good at this.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it is. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog. I appreciate each case has its difficulties. But if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayments, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was, the exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Come to think of it, this little guy's on display here probably means it's already extinct.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for... Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about?
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take...
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch. Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it... all these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Did someone send you a message? Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Oh, and now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute. Again? I don't think I have it in me to play the hero to... I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Are there other matters?
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not sure how much longer... It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding... You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us! Who do you think... What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people at these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the underworld. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her...
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of... Potaz, Pazto... Whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most important thing is to free those trapped... Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you...
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows... What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in this... do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start...
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than...
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
I'm okay. Let me through! Time for a shot. All better now?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Timed.
Don't worry about me.
Take this! Shape Rise Phoenix!
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it in my place.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Let me through, or I'll go. Naughty children, don't listen.
Don't worry about me.
What? You're not going anywhere!
Well timed.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about me.
That's better.
Unnecessary.
You're not going anywhere!
Too little. Failed to send you.
You're the best!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
I will dispatch you by my...
Nap time.
That's it?
17 rounds of interviews, and these are the best people they can find?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't... Let's set off when you're ready. Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out. Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Miss
Clara, go inside and...
Huh? But if you have a guest...
She is not a guest. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So...
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your...
Straight to the point, huh? I like your Eurilo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the prop. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IP?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the what are your intentions for the people currently living?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
All the miners here, huddled together.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look? Sounds like you two are getting along. What's no? Seriously? You actually?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this.
Take this! Shape Rise Phoenix!
No more playing nice.
Yes!
You're in bad shape.
Step aside. I have no...
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best.
I'm okay.
Your end approaches. Make good the loss. That paradise may be savor it in my place.
Wanna see what I can do?
Naughty chill, savor the vigor of it.
I will dispatch you by my sword. Fail to send you.
Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
Time for a nap time.
Make good the loss.
Dodge this.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local resident.
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around—
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction. You know Topaz? It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone in cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame. The IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to—
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders.
Save your breath, March. I never held— Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you—
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon.